Hello, my friends out there in YouTubeville. It's Dan McDonald. I'm your servant. I'm here to bring some information that could potentially save lives. So do me a favor, man. If you know anybody that can use this information, send this stuff out. Because, hey, as like a businessman, which I'm really not, but anyways, you know, I am actually. I'm really good at it, but it doesn't interest me as much as just helping people. So in the interest of being a businessman and a responsible human being for all the different reasons, send these videos to your friends who need help. But for me, my underlying dream is that I can just be like a channel of disseminating information that could potentially save lives. Wouldn't that be cool? I mean, what greater honor is there to be totally in love with something like raw foods, you know, living foods, vegetables, particularly interested in herbs, particularly interested in fruits, fruits and vegetables, or fruits and herbs, you know, whatever, however you want to look at it. And I want to just share my love and passion for that because of what it's done for me in my own life. And I'm barely just getting started. I'm finally getting to the levels of where I'm actually able to start to untie the knots that bind the mind and bind the heart. The physical protoplasm's easy. I want to help everyone get up online and get the physical protoplasm going so you got some strength, energy, and vitality that you can trust in your body's going to be there, so that you know that your body's just going to follow where your soul goes. And then you can begin to do the soul work, which, my friends, is not easy. It is not pleasant. Just because you become spiritual doesn't mean you start floating around with the angels and everything goes perfect. I believe it's actually the opposite at times. There's the ups and downs, you know what I'm saying, in the spiritual work. And hey, I wouldn't change a thing, baby. Give me the bittersweet every day of the life. But just don't let me, please don't take away the love, you know, the bittersweetness of the love of life. Okay? I am Dan McDonald. I am the Life Regenerator. I believe that tissue regeneration through the alkalization and detoxification process is very beneficial for all human beings who are presently in protoplasm, who are borrowing this vehicle from Mother Earth for your soul's journey. A little bit airy-fairy, but what can I say? If I busted out with the real deal, you'd be like, holy crap, this guy's an alien from another dimension. And I'd be right. Okay? So that's why one of these days I hope to start a spiritual channel where I can get deep and get into myself, and I'll rate it like XXX. No kids allowed. Nobody who's going to freak out. But anyways, I don't know why I went into that, because what I'm trying to do is be a little bit more professional and just really get this out there to the masses, and I don't want to turn anyone away. At the same time, it's hard not to be myself. You know what I'm saying? And I do keep a lot of things down, and I do it out of respect for the limitations. Okay, like personally, you could tell me anything. I'm the kind of guy you could tell me anything, and I'd be like, yeah, right on, dude. You know, yeah, I robbed a few banks. You know, I've done it all. I don't even want to get into it because, you know what I'm saying? But everything that a human can do, bad, wrong, immoral, I've done it. And I'm back here because it was the fruits and vegetables that gave me hope. When I found out about raw foods 10 years ago, it just, a light bulb went off in my head. I became a raw foodist overnight. Gave up bodybuilding, I quit eating meat, and I was just like, what is this raw food stuff? I mean, I read a book, I never met another raw foodist, and I was a raw foodist all by myself, and I never said anything to anyone. My parents didn't start to notice, because I was staying with them at the time. Actually, I became a raw foodist, and then I was in the city and it was too crazy, and I just wanted to get back to nature. And so I was like, Mom, Dad, can I move back to the farm for a while just to get my head screwed on right? That ended up being 4 years, but I planted a garden, I bought some goats, and I started to begin the process of healing, a lifetime of, and it's still going on, you know, it doesn't stop. I mean, it's so unconscious. Some of the trauma and the pain. And you know, I'm a life regenerator, so it's not just about the tissue regeneration, but that's where I like to start, because that's where it started for me. I want to help you to regenerate tissues in your body and get a fit body. I mean, baby, this thing is like, man, my body is like, it just does what I want. It does what I want. I mean, I dance all day, all night. I jog, I run, I walk, I lift weights, I do yoga. You know, and I don't really get tired. You know what I'm saying? It just keeps going. It's like an Energizer bunny. This is my morning juice.